But your whole thing about honesty is kind of rude sometimes.
Why?
Extremely rude, because we all have to live in one world. So you can just have a little bit of common decency sometimes.
Okay,
It doesn't cost much at all. It's not really that big or clever just to be brutally honest all the time.
Why?
It's just not. We could all do it.
Why don't you?
Because it would make for a horrible world, that's why.
Okay.
You don't have to go out and say, I love you, or hug them, or do anything, but just say, I don't get on with you, but good luck and goodbye. That doesn't take much effort, does it?
I'll tell you something. I can only talk about where I come from, okay?
You blame everything on where you came from.
Well, I do, because that's my
Everything.
environment. It's my environment.
But you're a grown man with a big brain. We've known each other for 2 weeks, and he's presumptuous about everybody else's feelings and yet cagey about his own feelings. And then he's got blames it on his working class backgrounds. Man, there's grown men out there with great working class backgrounds that act like gentlemen. I say, if that's wrong in your opinion, to have common decency, then that's your opinion, but it's not my opinion.
No. And I respect that opinion.
And I think that grown people,
Yes, I respect the right of their opinion.
go through their lives, is the best thing you can do is be generous to people and understand there are differences. And yeah, there's differences. I love different people. But it doesn't win you any points to just be outwardly rude. It's just a behaviour of a 7-year-old.
So everybody has to be nice?
No.
No, that's not the point.
Tell me the point.
No one has to be nice. There's people who you don't like. I mean, for instance, if I brought you, Janice, and Rodney to my house with Lynn for dinner, and we had dinner, I'm sure we'd all behave sensibly.
Personally, for me, I'm still not sorry that I didn't say goodbye to her, because I wouldn't come to your house if you were having dinner with Lynn. I would
Chris,
say I would not accept.
I was going to make that point.
I would not accept. In this situation, rather than doing a false bye-bye, you know, like you said,
but running off to the creek.
I didn't run off to creek. I wanted to tell her
Running
something
off
else,
the creek
that I'm
was
not
so
going to say it
laughable.
right now.
I mean, that is totally laughable. You both ran off to the creek. How nuts is that?
Probably.
Laughing behind her back as she
We
left.
weren't laughing.
I
we
did.
weren't laughing.
I absolutely wasn't
We
laughing.
were not
But
laughing.
that's just silly.
I absolutely wasn't laughing.
We weren't
And I
laughing.
did go to the creek straight away.
It was ridiculous at your
I
age.
think our chemistries didn't mix. It's clearly. So rather than me really telling her to go herself, which I don't want to, and I think that it's wrong, I bit my tongue and I walked away. In this situation, if I've offended anyone by my behavior, I would still do the same thing. I'm sorry, that's who I am. If the group doesn't think that me being direct and honest for me works for them, I wasn't ready to wave off to her. I really wasn't. And I'm being honest about it. I wasn't ready to go, bye, I'm gonna miss you, and and wave. I'm not ready to do it.
It's hurtful.
Well, she was hurtful to me.
I understand Janice. Janice really is a sweetheart. I don't want to get wound up with it because it's not my scene. It's a game, and he's the biggest player of all. But I'm wound up, and I don't like being wound up.